First of all, thank you all for being here. Thank you. Thank you for being here. It's July, it's in the middle of summer, it's hot, and we're all here today because we care about politics. And it really is inspiring to those of us who serve, because this election is important. Elections do matter. And I want to thank all of you for taking the time and demonstrating your patriotism for coming out here and fighting to make sure that the next President of the United States is Barack Obama. Let me begin by saying something that I think you all know already. And that is, George Bush is the worst president not only of my lifetime, but he's the worst president in the history of this country. And he and the Republicans have made a mess of things. And it's going to be up to us Democrats to clean things up, because that's what we do, unfortunately. We have to clean up the mess of these Republicans. Let me tell you something. In the last election, I had high hopes. You know, when the Democrats won control of the House and the Senate, I said, boy, finally, we can change things. Finally, we can get some things done. We can end this war in Iraq. We can move toward health care for all. We can get a global climate bill passed, and we can start caring about our environment again. We get an energy policy. We can invest in our infrastructure. We can take care of our senior citizens and our veterans. We can do amazing things. But I was a little naive, because I realized after the election a couple of things. One, in the Senate you need 60 votes, even to have lunch, never mind to pass legislation. So we need more Democrats in the Senate. Secondly, when you have a president who vetoes everything, and you need a supermajority to overturn those vetoes, it is difficult to get things done. Now, look, a lot of us, had different candidates in this primary, myself included. You know, I stood proudly with Hillary Clinton. And I'm going to tell you, there are people here who stood with John Edwards, with Bill Richardson, with Joe Biden. I mean, you know, I met a Dennis Kucinich supporter out there too. We all stood with our candidates. But we're a family. We're the Democratic Party, we're a family. And there's a time to do battle, and there's a time to come together. And you know what? Even in the primaries, we weren't against each other. We all cared about the same things. We were all fighting for the same things. You know, we all wanted the same things. We wanted this war to come to an end as quickly as humanly possible. I mean, we wanted to make this country better. On the issues, we were pretty much all in sync. So it is only logical that in the aftermath of these primaries, that we're all in sync. There should be no dissension whatsoever. There should be nobody hesitating to get on board in this campaign, because this is too important. This is the election of our lifetime.